Deven sir, I wanted to take your view on the L&T buyback that's opening today via the tender route at 3,200 rupees a piece, which means 10% to the premium of Friday's close. How are you looking at this and opportunity for investors?
It's basically, I think, a 2% of equity, probably, I think, which may get absorbed into this particular situation. And from the investor's perspective, I think instead of dividend, I think they're getting a smart yield due to this particular buyback proposition which is happening. So I do believe that many of the investors may want to take this opportunity forward, and they probably, I think, take the advantage of or the arbitrary advantage, as you want to call it as, by
Hmm.
surrendering small equity into the buyback, which I explained, I think 2%. And balance, I think they would possibly, I think if they're smart traders, they would buy it at lower levels from the market. At this point of time, I think I look fundamentals of the company as more strong proposition. They already have a 3 year of order books execution visibility at this point of time. And given the size of expansion which is happening in the global and the neighboring economies where L&T is concentrating, I would think that I think they would have relatively much higher amount of business to talk about. In fact, I would have wished that L&T kind of companies would have had higher amount of size or bigger size, which could
Hmm.
have possibly helped them in the current situation in absorbing much larger orders than probably they are absorbing at this point of time. So it remains absolutely convincing as far as investment outlook concerned.
Devan bhai, I remember a conversation between you and me somewhere in 2006. We had discussed L&T at that point of time. This was before L&T gave birth to technology services, L&T information technology, the two IT companies, and of course, much before the Mindtree takeover. Uh, what would your price target on L&T be over the next 1.5, 2 years? We've seen a very nice rally in L&T over the last 3 weeks. The stock is already at a record high. And given the execution capabilities of the management in terms of order book, how does L&T fall on your investment valuation theme?
Simply put, I think converting the kind of orders in hand, converting the economic growth program that we are continuing in the economy, and the GDP growth that we are having, I would think that at the current GDP of, say, for example, 7.5% average, double the size of growth is definitely projected for L&T in the business. So around 15% kind of a growth in the business in the earning of the company definitely is being seen. And given that kind of a situation, I would feel that I would think rather that the company could possibly give the similar kind of appreciation to investors. So if I'm getting average 15% appreciation in my stock price in L&T for next 2 years or 3 years, on a year-on-year basis, I think I would be comfortable having this stock in the portfolio. Anything over and above that, because of the market conditions or because of higher flow of money into the stock, demanding into or resulting into the premium valuation, that could be opportunity to book some amount of profit, as I see it. And I think that is where probably I think one will have to play little smart in buying at lows and selling little at higher, if not the entire quantity, some part of the quantity, if you get the premium valuation.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.